This was a beautiful piece of filmmaking. It was sort of an homage to the art of stained glass and to the artists who make stained glass. And being a lover of stained glass, I thought it was cool because it was very much animated and these super duper close ups, almost to the atomic level with glass, and how the frame of the window gets sad when the glass dies and comes back to life. It was very Marvel-esque. But the way they put it together, it was very, very nice, beautiful, and I thought it was a worthy homage. Well done.
I
Cheers.
really liked this. I thought it was really interesting to watch. I liked that they, in the very, very opening, they did mention or say like inspired by stained glass artists, because for me personally, it kind of helped not put into perspective, but it gave me like a frame of reference for what I was going to be seeing, or helping me interpret it just a little bit easier. Because you are working with like these really abstract shapes and these abstract kind of visually appealing, but not easily like placeable or recognizable. So seeing that it said stained glass at the very, very beginning helped me personally be able to kind of not figure it out, like spend as much time trying to figure out what I was seeing and more time enjoying what I was seeing and enjoying the movement and the different kind of contrasts and shapes that were being made. So for me, it helped kind of relax my brain from trying to like puzzle out what I was seeing and just kind of enjoy the actual
Was.
movement.
I love seeing independently produced animation like this. You know, it was just really wonderful. I love that at the beginning they give us context by saying it was inspired by stained glass makers, and then we're treated to. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to see a documentary about stained glass makers. That's how great, you know. But it turns out to be this epic animation, science fiction animation piece that really takes you by surprise. First of all, I love that this is rooted in a love of art. And it's about the creation of art. But we're seeing this animated, like I said, in a sci-fi way. It looks like 2001: Space Odyssey. We're seeing the black hole and the universe be born. We're seeing this grand birth, and then at the end we see kind of a smaller kind of creature coming to life and seeing the light. Yeah, that just has a lot of meaning. Just about it just makes you think about beauty and life. It also makes you think about the creation of art. And just, wow, just looking at this, it's just so beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful parts is when we see the glass kind of form in waves and ripple and break and as part of its formation. Anyways, that was just, yeah, the whole thing was just amazingly beautiful. And I love the use of the sound that went with it was great. The soundtrack, the music was wonderful too. So wonderful work all around, and I hope this gets out there and gets seen because it's quite
Took a
beautiful.
lot of notes on this one. First of all, this animation was amazing. It's so good. It is so crisp and it's so interesting. Really, really love it. The music is fantastic. It's the first thing I wrote down. This music is awesome and it's perfect. I love the special effects. I love the sound effects. I love the color choices. Very vibrant, very bright, very dark at the same time. Really beautiful to watch this thing. You fall in love with these characters even though no one says a word, and they're inanimate objects, and you're just like, what am I doing? How am I getting attached to these things? I don't even know what these things are, but it's fascinating. It's a beautiful, beautiful film, and great
I
work.
thought this was a really interesting piece, just a mesmerizing sort of look into whatever we're looking at. I'm not even sure. It's just really visually compelling and interesting, and just got a great sound to it as well. It's really something that needs to be experienced, definitely more than explained. But I enjoyed it. Fallen Angle, have a look.
Truly epic and glorious visual exploration of the elements, the tinkling sound and the crackling, accompanied by this dazzling fragmentation of this glass/ice texture. It was mesmerizing. The world building really guided us along despite not having that clear narrative. But I was still absolutely hooked to see what would evolve on my screen. And I want to watch it always.
Well, I appreciate anything that encourages me to look at something differently from how I normally see it, and that's just what this piece has done. I love the drama of this film, this very exciting journey that it takes the audience on. The colors are very vivid and bright, and these simple pieces of stained glass look so interesting close up. I love to see how they move. It was a very creative piece and visually very well done. It was just stunning to watch.
This one was probably the most original of the festival. I think that it's a really creative idea, and I love that the filmmaker was kind of able to set up a visual, language and establish this world, basically using rocks and light and like very abstract images otherwise. And yeah, I thought it was pretty compelling, and I think that it's a hard thing to do, and I think that it takes a lot of confidence and some like strong, just strong choices to get this made, and I think that the filmmakers have a lot to be proud of.